When the 14th-ranked UMass women's lacrosse team opens up the NCAA tournament this Friday afternoon against Loyola, the Minutewomen will not only be trying to advance to the second round for the second straight year, they'll be looking for some payback against a Greyhound squad that bounced them from the first round of NCAAs 3 years ago. 6 members of UMass's current senior class played in that contest as freshmen in 2011, Angela McMahon's first season as head coach.
It's fresh in a lot of our minds, that loss, and it was kind of like our first big taste of the NCAAs as freshmen, so it's kind of getting revenge for our seniors and not leaving in the same place as them.
Anytime that you're making the NCAA tournament, it's always exciting, but to have it be an opponent that we are relatively familiar with, having played them a few years back, definitely makes it feel, I guess, a little bit more comfortable at least, and going into it with, confidence that, we're a little bit more familiar with what to expect and the style of play, at least, even though a lot of the players are different. So I think our players are looking forward to it. Us coaches are looking forward to it. No matter who we play, we know it's the top 26 teams in the country, so we're going to have a tough opponent no matter who we're playing. And everyone's playing to continue their season, and we want to stay together as long as possible, so that's our goal.
Despite UMass's 18-1 record and 6th straight Atlantic 10 title, Loyola is the higher seed. The Patriot League champion Greyhounds are ranked 12th in the coaches poll, and they feature 5 players who scored at least 30 goals this year.
We do have a couple common opponents, which is good because then we can compare and contrast how we both played against those opponents. So, we're pretty familiar, and we're going to make sure that all our players are prepared and ready to go come Friday.
With it being finals week, the team's focus has been on simply staying sharp. Preparation for Loyola will pick up when the Minutewomen arrive in Boston Wednesday afternoon.
I would say a lot of the focus has been on staying ready. It's not so much of a physical practice as much of a mental practice.
You gotta take. Oh, you don't. Oh. Stick check. Oh, yeah. Stick check.
The Minutewomen found out they would be staying close to home for NCAAs while watching the selection show at airport baggage claim on their way back from the A-10 tournament. While UMass was hoping to host, nearly a third of the roster hails from Eastern Massachusetts, so the team figures to benefit nonetheless from a 2-hour trip across the Bay State.
It's kind of like a home field advantage. I know I'm from Mass, and a lot of girls on our team are from Mass, so we feel like we'll get a big crowd, and a lot of family and friends are going to come out, so I think that'll be a good showing.
We're, familiar with the venue. We play there every fall in a fall tournament, and, with the amount of not only Massachusetts natives, but just New England and Northeast area, we're going to try our best to make it a home field advantage for us and really get hopefully a good crowd there and, get people to leave work a little early on a Friday afternoon to hopefully come support us.
Despite finishing the regular season with the top scoring margin in the nation, outscoring their opponents by an average of 8.5 goals per game, the Minutewomen feel battle-tested. In the A-10 title game victory on Sunday, UMass dug itself out of an early 2-0 deficit against Richmond.
Especially when going through the A-10 conference, you sort of have that target on your back. You're getting everybody's best game. With the recent success that we've had the past few years. So, we're ready for anything. Every team is going to come to play and going to be playing their best lacrosse of the season in May, and, hopefully we step up when it counts.
So what'll it take for UMass to pick up a first-round win for the second year in a row?
I think they have a strong attack, take a lot of outside shots, so we just need to work on pressuring out and playing good, solid defense 1v1.
I think it's, both sides of the ball playing well, really taking our time and being patient on attack and making every opportunity that we have count. But, knowing that they're going to get their chances and we're going to have to step up and be aggressive and, really just, sort of stick to doing what we've been doing well and hopefully just doing that more often come Friday.
Our kind of saying this year has been one more, so we're not going to settle for just one win. We're trying to go as far as we can, and I know as seniors, we don't want our time to end yet, so we'll definitely be playing our heart out.
First draw at the Boston College Lacrosse Complex in Newton is this Friday at 2 p.m. For the UMass Sports Network, I'm Cody Cruciel.